Leonard, two-time champion, and the fadeaway is in.
Well, he's not wasting any time.
1 of 18 from the field.
7 points. Leonard, long shot, got it.
Wild pass, and then they trap him from the baseline side.
Now it had to be awful long for Kawhi to get it, but he does recover to get to his spot, turns and fires to the baseline. The jump shot is good. And we saw this 2 weeks ago. Clippers led by as many as 17. Spurs would come back and take a 10-point lead in the ballgame. Kawhi, mid-range, bucket.
In the corner.
10 minutes to play in this third quarter. Here is Leonard. Jab step, jump shot, bucket for Kawhi. Leonard is third, being thrust into more of a playmaking role overall this season, but certainly tonight Mike Conley not playing with the knee injury as Leonard rises in the mid-range. And
Second half, a little bit over 5 minutes, so that size difference has really helped Utah.
Leonard bounces into market and then steps back and knocks down the jumper.
So ward off Paul George. Soft shot gets the roll. So PJ's got 12. Oubre's got 13. Kawhi Leonard, you're right, the strength, especially when that ball's over top of his head. Kawhi Leonard. Both sides in the bonus. A foul, and we've got free throws. Leonard, long one. Kawhi!
That's getting everybody and keeping everybody healthy. When I say everybody, primarily Leonard and George, and that's Kawhi Leonard delivering the first basket of the night.
Started out red hot, 10-0 to start this ball game. Good distribution of minutes and points when you look at Kuzma with 5, 3 for Wizards have scored 7 points off of 4 Clipper turnovers. There's Leonard.
Trail by 4. Leonard has been active. Picked up by Smart, reigning defensive player of the year, the longest tenured Celtic. Tough shot for Kawhi, but he knocks against the Warriors. Clippers lead by 1. Leonard, long 2. Early in the clock. Clippers can make a little something out of this. Leonard with 9 to shoot. Picked up by Griffin. Steps back to the long 2. It is good. That is what had been 8 of 16 coming into tonight. Not a prolific three-point shooter, but efficient here in this role for the Celtics. Leonard down the lane. Jim Jackson.
Scott Wall again calling that.
Leonard at the controls, gets the screen from Jackson. Drives in on Griffin. Pulls up for 15. The shot is good. Third quarter. Trying to find Zoo, being fronted by Brown. Not a lot of spacing, so Leonard takes matters into his own hands. Kawhi Leonard is 8 for 10. He has 20 at this high rate. 3-point-wise, it just hasn't fallen tonight. Give credit to the Clipper defense. Leonard twisting and turning, fading and firing. It's a virtuoso.
He's making just his 3rd start of the season. D'Angelo Russell out with a swollen ankle. Leonard with the pump fake, got it.
That's my history.
Tied at 71, a little ISO on the wing for Kawhi.
Barton was sent from Denver along with Monty Morris. 4, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, who's done a great job in Denver. Leonard knocks down the side out for Wall, the Clippers. No Paul George, no Reggie Jackson, no Ivica Zubac. So 3/5 of the starting lineup are out. So Kawhi Leonard out-rivals Porzingis for the loose ball.
He pushes it, they have numbers.
Leonard down the lane, rises, connects. 25 for
Pass to Luke Kennard with that. I know what you're doing. And Luke Kennard wasn't even up there in that mix.
Late then.
And that was another thing that was emphasized during shoot-around this morning, Holland. Joel in that elbow spot. Leonard with the answer for the senior, yeah. Like to see that from James. When he focuses on the defensive end, he's a really good defender.
Absolutely, just keep it simple. Wow.
Speaking of keep, a couple of shots,
Yeah.
then we can start.
Yeah, exactly. We trade after that.
8 for Joel. DJ guarding Kawhi.
Money.
Yep. 8 now for Kawhi.
Right now, no Paul George, just Kawhi.
Here's Leonard. Did work in the mid-range.
Good looks, though. I'm not worried about that. It's this end. Right now, we've got to start allowing our presence to be felt.
Kawhi over George with 17. Shot clock at 4. Leonard with Embiid on him. Kawhi third quarter.
Down screens for Kawhi to get him open.
Continuing to stroke it. 9 for 20. Paul Reed making the most of his minutes here in the second half.
Getting it out of Leonard's hand right away.
Kawhi sidestep triple. My goodness, is this guy good?
Go up and down against Zubac. He hasn't tried to block your shot tonight on a jump shot all night. This guy.
Back-to-back strong games. Barnes.
Malcolm Brogdon, a good opportunity for Peyton Pritchard.
Yep. Zubac back in the game for the Clippers.
I think he did. I'm still not buying that. Leonard. Far from over. You know, it feels like it is in this building.
His brother, Markieff, is a good player, but Marcus is the better.
I think he's a better player, yeah. He's taking this. Because he's got Neesmith, Leonard on him. He's got to the middle earlier in the clock, so you have guys that can get a really comfortable look.
Miles Turner has 20.
3 have gone in. He is on a tear.
Well, in terms of plus minus, he's second on this Nuggets team behind Jokic.
Leonard finally gets one to.
Shot clock goes into single digits. Leonard, long 2. It is true for Kawhi. Man plays a 2-man game with Zoo. Zoo's got 7 of the last 9 for the Clippers. 4:15 to play in this opening frame. Kawhi fades, fires, and fills
Of an efficient shot.
10 on the shot clock. 5 minutes to play in the half. Leonard. When you need a bucket, Kawhi Leonard is going to manage, and the score would indicate as such. Hawks out in front by 14 and led by as many as 17. Leonard, baseline jump. Lemon larceny. Clippers don't have numbers, so Kawhi fakes the 3. And now plays catch with Batum. Leonard, mid-range. Friendly roll for Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers here in this first quarter. 5 to shoot. Leonard aware. From the nail. Knocks it down, Kawhi. Leonard gets around. Johnson pulls up from 10. The shot is good. 1 minute to play here in this first half. It has been a near flawless one for the Clippers, but a long way to go. Leonard, mid-range. It's good again.
Both teams 7 of 10 from the floor. Leonard putting it on the deck, stops on the baseline and hits.
Has been aggressive. They came out attacking the paint, and they've been trying to get up into this Denver Nuggets team the entire game.
How about DeAndre Jordan turning back the clock? The score, but he's a very demanding player of himself and really grown as a leader as well. Here's Leonard with.
You're getting the feeling like this could be like a one-on-one contest all afternoon because there's not much cutting and passing, as you can see. Kawhi tried to Zoo.
Last couple of games for the Rockets, they were in Sacramento. In the third quarter last time out, they gave up 43 points.
And also James Harden when it counts.
Morris, extra feed. Leonard, defended by Harris. Leonard, that's for 2. Bottom.
Spot. Sweet's really doing is try to make him as less efficient as possible on the offensive end.
20 points or more in a first half for the 10th time this season. Leonard, the pull-up jump. Minutes, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Leonard, pump fake, rises up, sticks it. P.J. Tucker from deep. Leonard for 2. Got it. Shot clock down to 12. Leonard controls it. Leonard, the fake and jumper. It's there for Kawhi Leonard. Langford. Just very aggressive offense.
He's had a nice half so far, and he's taken on the big shots. Boy with it, but just pushing it back at him on the offensive side of the floor. They've been unable to sustain our pace so far.
The claw literally
gets set up.
Clippers are struggling on this side of the ball. Just 22% thus far. Kawhi gets one to go.
First basket for Kawhi Leonard, which has lasted almost 5 minutes now. 1:45 left in the first quarter. The last time Dallas scored, that was Dinwiddie. Midrange Jay Leonard.
5 a game and over 38 minutes in his last 10 games played. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for
over the last 18 games, he shot 44%.
Beverly's such a disruptor in that 25-point comeback for the Lakers in Portland as Kawhi Leonard sticks a jump step. Leonard with Westbrook on him, gets the screen and knocks it in. That's right. Got to take him when you can get him. I was concerned. It was a put-away punch, Coach. 8-0 run in a 45-second span. And that forced Darvin Ham's hand here is Leonard.
Long we don't know. A trade bait for San Antonio, but a very nice move right there.
He learned his lesson. He didn't come close to putting the ball down on the floor.
Leonard knocks it down. Kawhi with 14. Clippers by 18. Bounces back to Zoo, leading him down the lane. Now Kawhi Leonard late in the clock, picked up by Pirtle. Rises from 20. The shot is good. Kawhi Leonard is 8 of them.
Fourth quarter would see that Jackson can't get him a little bit of momentum. Leonard, step back, 15-footer. It is good for Kawhi Leonard. He's got 27. Best. And they moved to 3 games over 500. Flirting with the top 6 in that Western Conference. Kawhi, good. Played by 3. Paul George to Kennard. Kawhi. Rolls it in.
When he gets there,
matchup there, they need to exploit.
They need to exploit it. They need to be consistent in trying to get him some looks down there.
Leonard, he rattles him up hard. Kawhi. You'd like to be trailing. Well, you'd like to be ahead, of course, but if you're trailing, you'd like to be within as many points as there are minutes left in the game. So the Hawks are right there. Kawhi Leonard putting it down for 20. Kawhi barrels into Hunter. Rises up and
Or Drummond, who hasn't seen a whole lot of time as of late. He's in the midst of some trade rumors as well. Claw against Paul. Claw puts down 2 more. Just saved it.
They get their hands on the bottom of basketballs just like the Bulls do, especially their best defenders.
Same matchup, same.
Williams scored or assisted at 10. The opening tip.
Right off the bat, Drew Holiday, one of the best defenders in the league, will start on Leonard.
And Leonard
was bumped. That should have been another and one.
Ingles guarding Kawhi Leonard to clear it out. Quick release, hits
from the field, 4 of 5 from downtown. Leonard picked up the dribble. Kawhi Leonard with his first halftime.
Oh, 7-point game before the 1-game hiatus.
Likes playing against the Los Angeles teams. 37 against the Lakers. Here's Leonard. He gets the roll.
Leonard has been the featured player. Barrett has little success containing him.
Leonard, obviously, he was the Knicks' leading scorer tonight. Wilt scored 100. Garrett had 39 in that game. Imagine finishing with 39.
Just behind the Denver Nuggets in 3-point percentage. Leonard comes to the ball, switch out front. He takes it at Sumner. Nets are up by 8. Largest cushion of the night for Brooklyn. 9 to shoot. Leonard against Harris. Ball fake and a jumper. Book it.
Clippers just back from a 6-game trip, and sometimes you see it frequently in the NBA. That first game back home, as and great job by Kyrie being a willing passer. Irving now with 4 assists to go with his 16 points. Leonard, Bullock does a really good job. Leonard calling for it, grabs it with that large right hand, drives on Irving, shoots over, got it.
It's been instant offense for LA. Shot clock down to 4. Leonard didn't catch it crisply. Now he's got to hoist it. And hits! Leonard on a fadeaway, and it just made Draymond Green laugh. Wow. You mentioned it. #1 in the NBA in that category. They had 40 assists last night. They've had 30 or more 32 times. Back door, and it rolls to the Clippers. Leonard. The jumper. He just grilled Lamb.
Patience by Chris Paul by allowing the switch to happen and then Ayton to get in proper position to receive, catch, and finish.
Kawhi Leonard at 13 points off the bench in his Phoenix Suns debut.
I tell you what, this is a move that quietly happened across the league that nobody really...
The Clippers trying to run that clock. Final 60 seconds, shot clock down to 2. What a matchup between Paul and
Hard, protect the rim, block shots, and he could pass the basketball so you can run offense through him. He shows up every night, by the way.
So does that guy. Kawhi Leonard now with a quick five for the Clippers, and Herter knocks down the tray.
And folks, don't think this is just like an accident happenstance. No, they are one of the quickest teams in the league in getting a shot at the basket.
Batum are out there at the 4:30 mark in this first quarter. Kawhi Leonard twisting and turning, tough shot, counter and foul. That's one way to look at it. It's an opportunistic road ahead for the Clippers. Leonard gets it, beats the buzzer. Deflection by Barnes, but Leonard there to recover. Right in his park. Kawhi goes ISO on Murray. He drew the short straw in the last time out. Batum, Westbrook, Leonard. Going to break the tie. Fox in overdrive. Fumbles it and kicks it off his leg. Clippers on a power play. Leonard spins, fades, and connects. Kawhi Leonard with...
Porter Jr. threw it away, and is now 11 turnovers for the Nuggets. Here's Leonard. Jumper is good. Kawhi Leonard, so time on target for open threes. Great vision. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Leonard.
Want to play basketball.
Right. 3 to shoot. Leonard will and hit against his former team.
And Jackson with the 3, but that was Murray's hustle, keeping that possession alive. Big play and a big answer.
30 points for Jokic. An assist away from a triple-double. Leonard will fade away himself and get the...
But Gobert non-factor with that board. Westbrook backing down. Austin Rivers gives it to Kawhi Leonard. Knocks it down. Right there. Their defense coach has been an enigma lately. Their last 30 games, they've fallen to 27th in defense.
More positive view of it.
Half full versus half empty. That glass you're holding.
Yes. I didn't even know I had a glass.
That one goes. Under 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Kawhi Leonard has hit a cold snap now after starting 7 of 8, and he cashes that one in right through the heart.
Leonard pulls up, got it. Now for the Clippers. Morris, Westbrook, George, Leonard, and Eric Gordon. Leonard comes off the screen. Jump shot. It's good. Kawhi is Leonard with a rebound. Clippers do not have numbers. Kawhi Leonard slows it up. Attacks again. Mid-range. It's good.
Stopping the drives to the basket, but filling the corners. And already we've seen a couple of threes, one from each side of the floor.
Pull up for There's just 4 of their last 13 from the field. George twisting and turning, sometime on the clock. Here's Leonard. The jump shot is good for Kawhi Leonard.
The Clippers can keep making their rotations, get a hand on the shot, challenge them right there. Kawhi should go. Oh my!
Here's George back the other way. We will deliver the victory for Team. As Kawhi Leonard, who is heating up in the third, puts it up and puts it up and in again. 21 for Kawhi.
Well, make sure you keep the spacing, provide those driving lanes. You go into the foul line if you get fouled.
Kawhi. Some way, somehow. Third point. Ties the game at 61. Leonard who picked up the... Leonard. Gonna pull it out here with a shot clock at 4. Working on Looney. Take the mid-range jumper.
This is the kind of game coming into it. I think Nurk knows he has to be a factor because he knows the Clippers really try to clamp down on those guards when they can and force them.
1:27 to play here in the third. Leonard rises in the mid-range and stripped in mid-flight. Clippers able to recover. Twisting and turning and knocking it down. Wait on it, but ultimately needed some help getting back to the locker room. We know more, you will too. As Kawhi Leonard goes to work on the baseline and knocks it down. Now the Lakers, so the Clippers able to counter. The Clippers able to hold their ground a little bit, but it would be nice to advance. Again, only 9 games remain. Late in the clock for Leonard. Fouling jumper. Got a blindingly bright future, and oh, by the way, a treasure chest of first-round picks. Leonard rises from 17, and Kawhi Leonard has lost.
Even more aggressive this season. He thinks part of that comes from playing on all those outside rims as a kid, Brian.
Those non-breakaway rims. How about Kawhi Leonard? 5 for...
If there's any contact. Well, that right hand's on the ball.
His hand fall to the ball. Leonard knocks it down. 65-63. Thunder out in front. Leonard gets to his spot, knocks it down. Kawhi on the door. Leonard gets the rebound after the errant shot by Joe.
Came out of the timeout, went 2-3 zone, got a missed shot. Possession for Kawhi.
Kawhi looking for man, but now plays back over to Kawhi. 9 to shoot. Leonard on the move. Twisting and turning. Oh, he is a super. Clippers just trying to weather the storm. Can Kawhi retaliate? No. A tough start for Leonard. Gets his own rebound. Line jumper is good.
Of course, just what you don't want to happen.
Clippers kind of, I agree with Don McClain on the halftime report, as Leonard rattles it in for points of order. They go 2 for 1 on that last opportunity here. Leonard walled off. Gives to Plumlee, a leaping leader for Kawhi, and he knocks down. The Clippers are 8 of 17 from the three-point line. In fact, over half of their shots have been from above the arc. They've taken 31 total shots. A mid-range master and the vibes have been great all night long. Kawhi Leonard draws a crowd, rises from 10, and knocks it down. 18 quiet points.
Doing their part to help them win games.
Gordon drives and dishes. Extra pass goes to Leonard. 7 to shoot. Kawhi, foul circle. Oh, it rattles in and out. And then...
And now you got to close it. Good job by Jonas. By not just allowing Kawhi to stand there and survey.
Here comes Brandon. So a step back. And good shot by Kawhi Leonard.
He was pulling up out the corner to come help B.I. Understand, when that star has the ball, give him space and trust his ability to make that pass. Nice shot by Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, it's a rope, but the way he elevates, he is such a high percentage guy.
Guard that man right now. You put Zubac in the middle pick and roll situation with Brandon Ingram, he's going to get what he wants.
Here comes Leonard on the run for his mid-range. Right back at it.
And you know what? I
played an overtime game last night in defeating the Jazz in Utah. Clippers, meanwhile, have not played since Saturday. Leonard knocks down his first shot. Already 4 of the 5 starters.
And beat a scoring punch when needed.
Started 45 games, now coming off the bench. Leonard finds the elbow.
But you take that sense of urgency, you win these games, and you carry that attitude into the playoffs. I think it's great for this Clippers team.
I mean, you can look at the Blazers roster and say, who are these guys? It doesn't matter.
Well, it's interesting, in that first quarter, Kawhi didn't play his full 12 minutes, so now he's in with kind of a second unit.
Good start offensively here for the Suns. And what really stood out the other night with that backup unit is the fact they didn't have a... Led by as many as 11. Clippers had a brief lead of 2. Leonard with the jumper over Damian Lee. Leonard 27. Yeah, what a moment there at halftime. The Hall of Famer and broadcast legend Al McCoy being... Go right ahead. Yeah, you are correct, sir. Leonard on that coach.
Well, and that's to be expected with this team, but we also saw the Clippers out of the timeout adjust their matchups and put Zubats back on 8.
Heavy usage. Suns have 4 newcomers with Shamet, Okogie, Wainwright, and Biyombo, and you see the Clippers there with Powell. 4 future Hall of Famers there, maybe a 5th. You think about Devin Booker, he might have 6 competing in this series as Kawhi Leonard knocks down Miami. Good stuff from Chris.
Well, injury's always a huge part of it. We're dealing with it here with Paul George being out for the Clippers.
Quarters, Torrey Craig, open 3, missed it badly. Kawhi Leonard now. He pushes with Aiden, draws the con.
Our defense gave it back that last part of the quarter, but I think as far as our legs, we're starting to get it back.
Miss production.
Favor this time. We're tied at 84.
Well, Kawhi Leonard gets an old-fashioned three-point play at one end. Durant gets a modern 3 at the other end, and then Leonard back again.
Active early. He was active, no question, but 15 field goal attempts. They want to get more from Durant. And Kawhi Leonard with an answer. I mean, a deflection, another turnover, and now Gordon gives it to Leonard. Right over.
Oh, that time the Clippers came and doubled Durant at the elbow. He got it to Booker. Booker just attacked the rotation and got his mid-range jump.
Kawhi Leonard in regulation here.